The government in February this year made its 8th appearance on the Eurobond market, where it raised a total of $3 billion in different bonds at various maturities. The bond was oversubscribed by almost 350%. The proceeds from the bond provide an improved cover for the Bank of Ghana's foreign reserves, which as at November 2019 was in excess of $5 billion. The 3-tranche bond was sold with 7-year, 14-year, and 41-year maturities. Also, the government was successful in securing $1 billion with a maturity period of 14 years at a rate of 7.75%. Despite these positives, the NDC is worried about the timing of the offer and the country's rising debt. It has therefore charged the Auditor General to look into these bonds.
I want to call on the Auditor General as a matter of agency to commission a special audit into Ghana's Euros bonds that have been issued over the last 3 years, totaling about $9 billion, and determine how they were used and how they were appropriately reported in order to establish our deficit. Because we passed a Fiscal Responsibility Act that criminalizes overspending beyond 5%. And Ken Oforiatta must be a subject of censorship of Parliament based on the information to be produced by the Auditor General. And if this work is not done now and it is done in 2021 when it's out of power, Ghanaians would have lost out on somebody who earned income from us and sat there and damaged us and will have no redress. So, Auditor General, as a matter of agency, we want to know our public deficit so we can trigger the appropriate clauses within the Fiscal Responsibility Act.
On Ghana's debt stock, the NDC criticized the Akufo-Addo government for increasing the debt stock within 3 years. The party says this is an indication that the NPP has mismanaged the economy.
The NDC was adding an average of 1.15 billion to our public debt every month, and a total of about 13 billion a year. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is adding 3 billion a month. 3 billion a month. And 36 billion a year. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, if you were owing a bank 36 billion, and they ask you to come and beg them, so they reduce it to 36, from 36 billion to 13.6 billion. Will you still accept 36 billion or you accept 13 billion?